a street of worn-out brick, a locksmith worked past closing time. Tiny keys lay on the counter like forgotten nursery rhymes. Rain tapped gently on the storefront, tracing rivers through the light. Every lock held someone's story, every key remembered night. The clock above the doorway whispered, never asking him to leave. Some doors don't guard possessions, they guard what hearts believe. The locksmith of midnight forges hope beneath dim light. Neon glimmers on the steel, shaping wounds that slowly heal. The saxophone drifts down the lane, softer shelter from the rain. If every soul has one lost key, he keeps a copy quietly. An old key without a keyhole rested in a velvet tray. Its teeth were worn by countless seasons, its shine had long turned gray. The locksmith held it for a moment, then smiled without a word. Some things don't open anything except what can't be heard. I asked him if he'd ever found a key to bring the past back home. He looked beyond the rainy window where the streetlights stood alone. He said, some locks are made of memory, some doors were never meant to close. The hardest ones you'll ever open are the ones nobody knows. The locksmith of midnight still works until first light. Every key reflects the rain, every lock forgets its pain. Morning slips beneath the door, but he keeps crafting something more. And every evening when shadows grow, his tiny workshop starts to glow. Starts to glow. Starts to glow. The keys grow still, the rain moves on, yet somewhere in the quiet, another door unlocks. There was a balcony above the avenue where the rain arrived each night. Flower pots of faded lavender caught the city's scattered light. An iron chair faced the skyline, patient through the passing years. It had learned to hold the silence without asking for tears. The curtains drifted through the doorway, following the evening breeze. Some places become memories long before they leave. The balcony where it always rained, where nothing precious stayed the same. Neon shimmered on the rails like forgotten fairy tales. The trumpet floated through porcelain cup sat cooling slowly, half filled with forgotten tea. The scent of jasmine climbed the walls like a quiet melody. Below, the taxis crossed the crossroads, leaving rivers made of light. Above them all, the balcony held another sleepless night. I counted storms instead of seasons, clouds instead of passing years, because the rain remembers gently what the daylight never hears. The moon appeared between the chimneys, silver wrapped in drifting gray. Even heaven paused a moment before looking away. The balcony where it always rains still calls me by your name. Every drop becomes a song, every silence carries on. Morning dries the iron rails, but never all the little trails. And every evening, just the same, the balcony waits for rain. Sleep, and somewhere above the city, the rain begins to speak. The florist stayed past midnight, watering roses no one would buy. Petals caught the fallen rain like little pieces of the sky. The shop smelled faintly of jasmine, lily, cedar, and old wood. Every bloom held quiet colors, only lonely evenings could. The street outside was almost empty, wrapped in cobalt and gold. Some flowers bloom the brightest when the night grows cold. The florist after midnight, keeping faded dreams alive. Neon blossoms on the glass, watching every shadow pass. The saxophone drifts through the storm, giving silence somewhere warm. If love had roots beneath the rain, it would flower here again. He trimmed a single white camellia, careful as a whispered prayer. A bucket caught the dripping ceiling, keeping rhythm with the air. Across the street a taxi paused, then vanished into blue. Some departures leave no footprints, only perfume in the room. asked him why he kept the flowers when no one came that late. He smiled toward the rainy window, as if speaking to fate. Every blossom needs a witness, even if the world can't see. Beauty isn't made for crowds, sometimes it's made for memory. A florist after midnight still waits beneath the light. Every petal knows the rain, every stem recalls a name. Morning opens every blind, but leaves the fragrance behind. And somewhere, when the evening falls, the flowers bloom once more. The shop grows quiet, the rain remains, and one white camellia keeps the night alive. Every evening at 10:30, a postman crossed the quiet square. His leather bag held only letters written by the rainy air. No addresses marked the envelopes, no stamps, no names, no dates. Only droplets pressed like fingerprints from forgotten yesterdays. The wind turned corners into whispers, the street lamps bowed their heads. Some messages are never written, they're carried by the weather instead. The postman who delivered rain never knocked the door the same. Neon shimmered on his coat like a half-remembered note. The trumpet drifted through the mist, finding every soul it missed. If love still waited in the mail, it arrived inside the rain. He slipped one letter through my doorway, though it carried not a word, only the scent of wet pavement and the echo of a distant bird. I opened it beside the window. Nothing rested on the page. Still somehow I understood everything it couldn't say. Some hearts speak only in silence, some skies only through the storm. Maybe every falling raindrop is a promise taking form. every evening since that night. The mailbox blooms with flowers. The postman who delivered rain still walks these streets again. Every envelope grows blue, holding memories of you. Morning dries the paper thin, but never what was sealed within. And every cloud that drifts above carries one more letter home. The mailbox waits, the footsteps fade, and somewhere in the rain, another letter is being made. Above the old record store, a single window stayed awake. Its curtains breathe with midnight winds. Its light refused to break. Below forgotten melodies escape beneath the door. Every crackle on the vinyl knew what silence was for. Rain polished every brick below, turning alleys into streams. Some buildings never fall asleep, they dream other people's dreams. The window above the record store still shines like it did before. Neon paints the weathered glass where yesterday refuses to pass. The saxophone floats through the soft enough to ease the pain. If music needed somewhere to stay, it would live here every day. The owner dusted old LPs with hands as gentle as the snow. Each sleeve held another lifetime, waiting for the needle's glow. Outside, a cyclist crossed the square, leaving ripples in the street. Even puddles seemed to listen to the rhythm underneath. I climbed the stairs above the shop, where the window faced the sky. The city stretched in cobalt silence, stars hidden by the night. There are places built from echoes, not from timber, brick or stone. You only find them once you've learned how to be alone. The window above the record store still open something more. Still open something more. Every raindrop finds a tune. Every shadow meets the moon. harbor, he arrived before the mist. Hands inside an old wool coat, carrying nothing but a wish. The ferries crossed in quiet circles, their lights dissolving in the gray. He never seemed to notice when another slipped away. The sea held every whispered secret. The wind refused to tell. Some people learn to read the silence far better than themselves. The man who waited for the fog knew every street the moon forgot. Neon drifted through the haze like forgotten yesterdays. The trumpet sailed across the bay where words were swept away. If hope arrived without a sound, he'd still be standing there. A lighthouse traced another circle, silver brushing through the rain. The old pier creaked beneath the weather, remembering every name. A seagull vanished into whiteness, the shoreline disappeared. Only the rhythm of the water reminded him it was still there. I asked him what he hoped to find inside the endless gray. He smiled as if the answer had already drifted away. Some things only show themselves when the world grows hard to see. The fog doesn't hide the city, it uncovers what's beneath. The man who waited for the fog still walks the silent dock. Every wave repeats his tune. Every tide remembers June. Morning lifts the veil at last, but never steals away the past. And when the evening fades once more, he'll return before the fog. The harbor clears, the gulls take flight. Yet somewhere beyond the shoreline, the fog is waiting for the night. A blue bicycle leaned against a weathered wall on Maple Lane. Its tires glistened with the storm, its frame reflected in the rain. The basket held a single daisy, bent but never fully gone, like a little piece of daylight bicycle in the rain still waits without a name. Neon spills across its wheels, like every memory still feels. The saxophone calls through the night, turning puddles into light. If time ever slowed its pace, it would stop beside this place. A tailor locked his wooden doorway. The bell rang one last time. Across the street, a bookstore window captured every drop that shined. No one came to claim the bicycle. No footsteps crossed the square, yet every passing evening made it feel like someone cared. I wondered who had ridden it along these rain-soaked roads before. Someone chasing sunsets maybe, or someone searching for much more. The moon appeared between the rooftops, silver wrapped in midnight blue. Even the stars leaned closer to catch the quiet view. Bicycle in the rain still greets each storm again. Every raindrop finds its frame, every breeze recalls its name. Morning dries the empty lane, but never takes away the rain. Because somewhere beyond the dawn, the blue bicycle rides on. The street grows still, the clouds grow thin, and somewhere in the quiet, the wheels are turning again. At 2:30, the diner breathed, its windows blurred with midnight rain. The coffee pot kept whispering, while the jukebox called my name. A waitress wiped the counter slowly, humming to the pouring storm. The room felt stitched together by a quiet kind of warmth. Outside, the traffic lights kept changing for roads that no one drove. Some hours belong to dreamers, not to where the daylight goes. The corner booth at 2:30 still saves an empty seat for you. Neon trembles on the glass, watching silent moments pass. The trumpet rises face. Salt and sugar stood together, guarding stories left untold. A folded receipt beneath my cup had already turned old. A truck rolled by beyond the window, its headlights fading into blue. Even strangers passing through felt somehow known to you. The jukebox never asked for coins. It played because the rain insisted. Every melody found a table where another memory existed. I watched the steam leave my coffee like a ghost that didn't mind. Some things disappear so softly, you only notice after time. The corner booth at 2:30 still belongs to me and you. Every raindrop taps the pane, keeping perfect time again. Morning waits beyond the blinds, patient with the restless night. But until the sky turns pale, I'll stay here for a while. The coffee cools, the neon fades, yet one small booth keeps the night alive. I found a folded map one evening inside an old cafe drawer. Its edges curled like autumn leaves, its ink had faded years before. No cities marked its paper skin, no highways crossed the page. Made of midnight and streets without an age. Rain gathered on the window pane, blurring rooftops into blue. Some roads are drawn by memory, not by where they lead you. The map that led to nowhere somehow brought me here. Neon shimmered on the folds like forgotten threads of gold. The trumpet wandered through the rain, never asking for a name. If home was never meant to stay, maybe it's just along the way. empty water, yet no shoreline appeared. A compass rose without a north, spun slowly in the light. Even direction seemed uncertain on that quiet night. I stopped searching for destinations the moment I looked around. Sometimes every road worth taking is the one that can't be found. The moon unfolded through the clouds, silver spilling on the sea. Perhaps the map wasn't lost. Perhaps it was mapping me. The map that led to nowhere still rests beside my chair. Every raindrop marks a trail. Every silence fills a sail. Morning folds the paper close, but never where it goes. And every night I trace those lines to somewhere undefined. The ink grows pale, the rain moves on, yet somewhere beyond the margins, the journey carries on. The quiet harbor hotel stood where the sea met broken stone. Its windows caught the lighthouse beam, yet every room felt alone. Rain wandered through the narrow streets, silver on the cobblestones. The tide kept humming old refrains no sailor ever owned. The front desk lamp burned through the night, a patient amber glow. Some places never ask your name, they already know. The quiet harbor hotel, where every tide has a tale to tell. Neon dances on the bay, then quietly drifts away. The saxophone rides with the waves, calling every heart it saves. If peace had somewhere left to go, it would check in here alone. A brass key rested on the counter attached to room 23. The hallway smelled of cedar wood and old salt from the sea. A rocking chair faced the harbor, moving gently with the breeze. Even empty rooms kept breathing like forgotten melodies. I signed the guest book with no date, only the shape of a moonlit line. The night clerk smiled without a question, as if the silence was enough. checks in. On the highest shelf, behind the dust, a weathered book remained unseen. Its cover held no title, only shades of midnight green. Every page smelled faintly of rain, old tobacco, cedar, and thyme, as if the night itself had learned to write between the lines. The lamp flickered over the paper, casting amber through the room. Some stories never end, they simply change their mood. The book of unfinished nights opens only under city lights. Neon drifts across each page, soft as memories with age. The trumpet whispers through the ink before the stars can even blink. If forever learned to write, it would fill these endless nights. Every chapter ended halfway, stopping just before goodbye. Every sentence left a doorway open to another sky. Pressed between forgotten pages lay a flower turned to brown. Even faded things remembered the days they once had known. I searched for one complete ending, but none were ever there. Only pauses, gentle commas, floating in the quiet air. Then I understood the author had never meant to finish at all. Some nights aren't meant to close, they're meant to softly fall. The book of unfinished nights still glows beneath the pale street lights. Every page reflects the rain, every word repeats your name. Morning shuts the cover slow, but never stills the afterglow. And every evening once again, another chapter will begin. The book. The last match in my pocket had waited through 100 storms. Its tiny wooden frame remembered hands that once kept winter warm. Rain drifted over empty rooftops, turning chimneys into ghosts. city whispered through the gutters, like a letter never posted. A flickering sign above the corner bar buzzed against the evening air. Some lights survive the darkness just because they dare. The last match in my pocket, a little flame against the night. Neon shimmered on the rain, soft as an old refrain. The saxophone called from somewhere far, brighter than the fading stars. If hope could fit inside one spark, it would glow against the dark. A wooden bench beside the river held the weight of passing years. The current carried broken reflections, not regrets but souvenirs. A woman closed her little flower stand, gathering petals one by one. Even beauty folded gently when the day was done. I never struck that final mesh. Some things are brighter left unknown. A single spark can light a room, or simply lead you home. The moon drifted through the smoke, silver wrapped in quiet blue. Even the night protected what the morning never knew. The last match in my pocket still warms the cold inside. Every raindrop feeds the flame without ever calling its name. Morning arrives with open skies, yet the ember never dies. Some fires were never meant to burn, only to remind. The rain grows softer, the wind grows still, and deep inside my pocket, the last match waits. A raincoat hangs beside the doorway, still dripping from another storm. Its sleeves remember hurried evenings, its collar still keeps someone warm. The hallway smells of cedar wood, wet pavement and old pine. Outside, the city folds itself into another line of rain. The key remains inside the lock, the porch light softly glows. keep waiting quietly long after everyone goes. The raincoat hanging by the door still dreams of one storm more. Neon glistens on it, seems like forgotten midnight dreams. The saxophone rides through the air, leaving blue reflections there. If every journey ends somewhere, this coat still carries every prayer. Every prayer. A pair of boots rest on the mat, their footprints fading into gray. An umbrella leans against the wall, still folded from yesterday. The kettle hums inside the kitchen, a quiet promise in the cold. Even empty houses know how to keep a heart from growing old. I reach to touch the dampened sleeve, but stopped before my hand arrives. Some memories are stitched together too carefully to unwind. The moon slipped through the frosted glass, silver wrapped around the frame. Even the wind spoke gently, as if it knew your name. The raincoat hanging by the door still waits like it did before. Every raindrop finds its thread, every silence fills instead. Morning dries the porch outside, but never what the fabric hides. And every cloud that drifts ashore calls that raincoat once more. The hook stays still, the rain moves on, yet one old coat still belongs to the storm. He arrived before the evening, carrying a weathered leather case. The old piano by the window had forgotten half its grace. Rain whispered through the cracked panes, soft enough to hide the years. Every key held quiet stories only silence ever hears. He struck a single trembling note, then waited for the room. Some instruments remember hearts long before they remember tunes. The piano tuner's last visit left echoes in the twilight. trumpet answered from the rain, soft as joy remembered through pain. If time could ever find its key, it would play in harmony. Dust rose gently from the lid, turning gold beneath the lamp. The bench still carried faded scratches from forgotten hands and laughs. He tightened strings with patient fingers, listening more than he spoke. Even broken notes found comfort before the silence broke. When he packed away his tools, the room was somehow changed, not bright and not less lonely, just quieter in a different way. The final chord hung in the air long after he had gone. Some repairs are never seen, they're only heard in song. The piano tuner's last visit still lingers every evening. Every raindrop finds a chord, every breeze becomes a score. Morning warms the polished wood, but never takes away the good. And every night the piano knows he never truly left. The lid falls gently, the lamp burns low, and somewhere in the silence a perfect note still glows. The lighthouse keeper wrote a letter no envelope would ever hold. He folded it into the ocean where the restless waters rolled. Rain blurred every line of ink before the tide could read a word. Still the sea accepted everything without needing to be heard. The beacon turned above the cliffs, patient through the endless spray. Some messages aren't meant to arrive, only to be carried away. Letter sailed into forever. Neon shimmered on the waves, lighting paths no chart could save. The trumpet drifted with the tide, where forgotten dreams reside. If hope could cross the sea alone, it would follow that letter home. His lantern burned beside the window, casting amber rested quietly, pointing somewhere never drawn before. The gulls circled through the storm clouds, their cries dissolving in the rain. Even the wind seemed careful not to lose his name. He never waited for an answer. The horizon was enough. Some hearts measure all their distances by waves instead of love. The moon broke into silver pieces across the midnight foam. Every reflection looked like somewhere he had almost called home. The lighthouse keeper's letter still floats through every weather. Every tide recalls its course. Every storm protects its source. Morning lifts the sea to gold, yet never finds the words it holds. And somewhere past the edge of sight, the letter sails tonight. The letter sails tonight. A beacon turns. The waves remain, and somewhere beyond the horizon, the sea is still reading his name. The city woke beneath clear skies, but every street still smelled of rain. The sidewalks held the night's reflections, like photographs that chose to remain. A breeze wandered through the avenues, turning leaves into slow applause. Even the morning walked carefully, respecting what the darkness was. The cafe opened all its windows, coffee rising with the sun. Some nights never truly leave, they become what mornings become. The city that remembered rain never looked the same again. Neon faded into gold, yet its stories still were told. The trumpet lingered in the breeze, like a promise among the trees. If memory could build a place, it would wear the city's face. The river carried quiet colors, from the bridges to the bay. A florist placed fresh flowers outside, greeting another day. The record shop unlocked its door, a melody escaped the hall. Even daylight seemed to is never done. The sky grows bright, the streets move on. Yet deep within the city, the rain keeps singing. The theater lights had all gone dim, but one old marquee still remained. Its faded letters caught the weather, shining softly through the rain. The sidewalk glowed like polished glass, reflecting crimson, gold, and blue. Every puddle held a fragment of a story no one knew. The ticket booth stood dark and empty, its little window filled with light. Some places keep performing long after closing night. The rain beneath the marquee still falls like an old melody. Neon trembles on the stone, making every shadow home. The saxophone drifts through the square, leaving blue smoke in the air. If memories could buy a seat, they'd never miss this street. A forgotten poster curled slowly, held against the brick by time. Its colors faded into whispers like the end of an old rhyme. Across the road, the diner shimmered, steam escaping through the door. Even ordinary evenings felt like something more. I stood beneath a glowing sign until the storm became my coat. The city kept on breathing gently, one invisible note at a time. The moon slipped through the thinning clouds, taking one last silent bow. Even darkness looked like cinema from where I was standing now. The rain beneath the marquee still belongs to memory. Every raindrop finds the light, every evening finds the night. Morning steals the silver glow, but never where the dream He carried an old violin case through streets that shimmered after dusk. Its leather worn by distant seasons, its clasp softened into rust. When he opened it beneath a lamppost, there were no strings, no polished wood, only rain collected gently, as though it always understood. The wind leaned into every alley, turning echoes into sighs. Some instruments don't play music, they play the sky. The violin case full of rain, holding every soft refrain. Neon floated on each drop, like little clocks that never stopped. The trumpet answered from afar, beneath the veil of hidden stars. If sorrow had a melody, it would sound like falling sea. He closed the case without a hurry, cradling it against his chest. The city wrapped itself in silence, giving every street a rest. A tram rolled slowly past the station, its windows glowing pale and gold. Even strangers seem familiar in the quiet of the cold. I asked him where the music was. He smiled toward the pouring sky. Some songs aren't heard with ears, he said they arrive when the clouds cry. Then he vanished with the weather, leaving nothing but the breeze. Only raindrops kept performing their endless symphony. The violin case full of rains still returns with every train. Every puddle knows its tune, every storm recalls the moon. Morning dries the empty square, but never what was waiting there. Some melodies refuse to end, they simply fall again. The case is closed, the rain goes on, and somewhere in the silence, the music is still falling. On a narrow lane behind the station, a tiny workshop kept its light. Its windows glow through misty evenings, long after the fall of night. Umbrellas line the wooden walls, each one worn by different storms. Every handle held a story, every stitch had weathered more. Rain knocks softly on the rooftop, like an old and faithful friend. Some things are worth repairing, even when they have to bend. The umbrella repair shop never asked the rain to stop. Neon shimmered on the seams, lighting half-forgotten dreams. The saxophone breathed through the air, like hope stitched with patient care. If broken hearts had ribs and cloth, they'd be mended here at dusk. The craftsmen worked with quiet hands, replacing spokes of silver steel. Each careful knot and measured thread restored the strength to weather reel. Outside, puddles mirrored skylines, blurring every passing face. Inside, every repaired umbrella found its quiet place. I asked him why he never hurried, though the storms were always near. He smiled beneath the hanging lamps. Nothing lasting grows from fear. Then he opened one old umbrella, its fabric midnight blue. The rain fell all around us, but not a single drop came through. The umbrella repair shop still welcomes every storm. Every raindrop finds the roof, every silence finds the truth. Morning dries the city streets, but evening always brings me back, where every storm becomes a lesson, and every tear becomes a track. The tools grow still, the rain moves west, and another umbrella learns how to bloom beneath the storm. Before the streets remember footsteps, a blue light glows above the door. The bakery wakes before the sunrise, like it has 1,000 times before. Warm bread rises rises with the silence, while rain still owns the air. The city isn't fully breathing, but hope is already there. A bicycle rests against the window, its frame still covered in the night. Every ordinary morning begins with borrowed light. The blue light above the bakery still shines through the rain for me. Neon lingers on the stone, making every street feel known. The trumpet whispers from afar, soft beneath the fading stars. If tomorrow has a soul, it waits where warm windows glow. The baker dusts the wooden counter, flour floating through the dawn. Outside, the puddles hold the skyline until the last blue light is gone. A newspaper lands beside the doorway, its pages breathing with the breeze. Even simple moments carry melodies no one else sees. Perhaps every city hides a place where broken nights begin to heal, not with words or grand gestures, just with the warmth of something real. The moon slips quietly behind the rooftops, leaving silver on the glass. Even darkness smiles a little before it finally lets go. The blue light above the bakery still waits for those who cannot sleep. Every raindrop finds its glow, every lonely traveler knows. Morning paints the streets with gold, but never steals the quiet hope. And somewhere before the world begins, that blue light shines again. The ovens breathe, the rain grows still, and another sleepless night becomes another